An island that is not on the map. Once upon a time, in the ocean of dreams, there was an island that was not on any map. Sailors did not know it, ancient books did not mention it, and even birds flew around it as if it did not exist at all. But everyone who truly lost themselves, at some point ended up there. That's what happened to Leon. He was a young wanderer, and one day, on a completely ordinary day, he sat on the shore, looking at the horizon and thought, "And if I disappear, will anyone notice?" For a moment, the world seemed to answer, "No," and then he closed his eyes. When he opened them again, he was already standing on the shore of an unknown island. The sand was black as ash, the sky purple, like the twilight between worlds. And in front of him, a giant gate on which was carved, "Welcome to Oblivion." Leon went inside. There were no people on the island, only echoes, faceless figures as if molded from fog. They wandered the empty streets, sat down at broken lampposts, wrote letters that immediately disappeared. Each of them was once someone. But now, they have become no one. Leon tried to talk to them, but no one answered. Only one old man, sitting by a broken fountain, raised his head and whispered, "Those who were forgotten remain here, or those who themselves wanted to be forgotten." "But why?" Leon asked. "Because pain is easier to hide than to heal." The old man disappeared like smoke. At first, Leon thought about staying. There were no expectations, grievances, pain here. It was empty, and therefore calm. He spent many days among the shadows, forgetting who he was. Words were erased from memory. The names sounded alien. The world became blurred, like an old dream. But one day he saw a light. He floated in the air, bright as a child's dream. Leon followed him and brought himself to a house that had not been there before. There was a mirror hanging inside. In it he saw himself, real, smiling, alive, with eyes full of light and fear. And then he understood. He himself decided to disappear because he thought that no one needed him. But this light was someone's memory of him. Perhaps his mother, perhaps a friend, or maybe himself, from the time when he still knew how to believe. He touched the mirror and said, "I'm still here. I'm still me." The world shook. The island began to crumble. The shadows raised their heads as if remembering who they were. Lights flew across the sky. And Leon woke up, on the same shore where it all began.